Number 5. Proud Canadian. As you may have guessed already, Deadpool is a proud Canadian. He often references his home country and uses terms and metric measurements. Deadpool has been known to constantly tease American readers, refusing to convert things into Imperial measurements. However, although he professes to be a Canadian, the original story had him joining the Weapon X program after being kicked out of the US Army Special Forces. Number 4. Effectively immortal. Deadpool is effectively immortal, even though he's died several times. If you notice, Deadpool is alive 800 years in the future when the new X-Force encounters him. In addition, Thanos once declared that Deadpool should consider yourself cursed with life, out of jealousy over Deadpool's status as Lady Death's love interest. His enemy, T-Ray, later reconstructed him under Thanos' instruction, using an artefact he had given him. Deadpool eventually found out that Thanos had placed a curse on him, and tracked Thanos down. He revealed that the only thing keeping Wade alive was his spell of darkness and necromancy. Although Thanos removed this curse in order to kill Deadpool, he felt forced to immediately bring him back, using a fusion of necromancy and science in order to request his aid in tracking down Mistress Death, who'd gone missing. Number 3. Started as a DC Comics ripoff. One of the creators of Deadpool, Rob Liefeld, was known for basing several of his creations off existing characters. The most infamous of these was a ripoff of Marvel's Captain America called Agent America. It was so blatant that the ensuing dispute had to be settled in court. Liefeld then had the idea to base one of his creations off of DC Comics' Deathstroke. The story goes that Liefeld showed a sketch of his newest character to the creator of Deadpool, Fabian DeCesar. His reaction to the character was that of surprise, due to the similarity to DC's Deathstroke. Deadpool's real name, Wade Wilson, was even the play on the name Slade Wilson, who was in fact Deathstroke's real name. Number 2. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Despite its slight commercial success, X-Men Origins Wolverine was panned by critics and comic book fans alike. This was primarily due to the appearance of Deadpool and how he was portrayed in the film. Ryan Reynolds, who played Deadpool in the movie, is a legitimate fan of the character. Reynolds quips during the first half of the movie and fully showcased the humour behind Wade Wilson. Sadly, towards the end of X-Men Origins Wolverine, viewers witnessed Deadpool unmasked. Let's just say, this was upsetting to a lot of fans. Number 1. Killing the entire Marvel Universe. From that title alone, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Deadpool sure knows how to fight, and is one of the most ruthless comic book superheroes out there. In fact, the 4-part series, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, Deadpool becomes completely unhinged after an experiment that went wrong. He begins indiscriminately assassinating the most famous Marvel heroes, villains, and teams. He blew up the Avengers using Pym particles. He killed off the Fantastic Four just using a sword and martial arts skills. He killed Spider-Man with a clean bullet to the head, and lured the Punisher into a trap, and made the fearless anti-hero break into a cold sweat before finishing him off. That's not all. As for the Hulk, a decapitated Deadpool self-healed, snuck up on Bruce Banner whilst he was asleep, and ripped him apart the second he woke up. Deadpool even ended up in control of another villain's powers, which he used to force dozens of characters in committing suicide. Perhaps the most vivid of all was his termination of the X-Men.